it's Michelle back with another video, and today I am bringing you a vlog about the time when I went shark cage diving with my friends for my friend's birthday. And I just wanted to come on here and quickly recap everything that happened because there's not a lot of talking in the clips. So if you're new to my channel, hello, my name is Michelle. I'm a YouTuber from Hawaii. I do a bunch of fashion, beauty, lifestyle, travel type of videos. I'm also planning to do more videos about acne and skincare, college related questions, summer videos, so make sure that you are subscribed so you don't miss out on those. And if you are already subscribed, make sure you turn on my notifications so that you don't miss any of my videos. You can do that by hitting the little bell. It would mean a lot if you could hit that subscribe button right down below. Give this video a like. Check out my other videos after you finish watching this one, and let's just get on to the video. Okay, so this all happened on March 22nd. It was my friend Tia's 22nd birthday, and she really wanted to go shark cage diving, and she asked me and my other friend Kaylee if we wanted to go, and of course we said yes. So we booked our tickets for the early tour. We had to wake up at like 6 a.m. and drive all the way to the North Shore to get there by 7:30 a.m. to check in because the tour started at 8 a.m. So we booked our tickets with North Shore Shark Adventures. So we got there, we checked in, boarded on the boat. They just told us about all the procedural stuff, and then we were off. At first we were all pretty nervous because, I mean, we're going to be in this cage, so it's like we have total protection, but still just the thought of like seeing a shark up close and personal, multiple sharks, was like nerve-wracking. But another thing was that the water was so choppy and so rough. I have ridden a boat in the past. Like, I went on a dolphin tour. I was totally fine. I didn't get seasick or anything. So I thought I would be fine for this one. But no, I was not okay. There was no point where the boat didn't stop moving. I think you can tell in the vlog clips how rough the waters were. The more time that I spent on the boat, the more sick I felt. And I brought like ginger candies because I heard that like if you eat ginger, then it should help you with your seasickness. I also heard that if you are feeling seasick, try and look at land, something that's stable and stationary, and just focus on that. That should help you with your seasickness by seeing something that's like standing still and not moving. So I was trying to do that, but it wasn't working, and I was just like getting nervous. My heart was racing. I just felt like I didn't have any control. I don't know, I was just getting really nervous. I honestly felt like I was going to throw up for like the entire time that we were on the boat, which was a terrible, terrible feeling. Throwing up is like one of my like fears. Ooh, I hate it. So once we got to the location, our instructor said that we were going to go into the water in 2 groups. So he was asking for volunteers for who wanted to go in the first group, and I raised my hand. I told Kaylee and Tia, let's go. We were going in the first group because I cannot stay on this boat any longer. I was like, I volunteer as tribute, just so that I could get off of the boat and into the water. I didn't waste a second. I just like ripped off my clothes, got into my bikini, put on my snorkel, and I was in the water. And it just like happened so fast that like once I got into the water, I immediately saw a shark right in front of me. I was in the cage, but it was literally like an arm's distance away from me. And I was like, holy shit, this is insane. There wasn't just one shark, it wasn't 2, not 3. There were like 12 sharks there, I kid you not. We chose a good day to go apparently, because usually the guy told us that people only see around like 5 sharks, but we saw like 12 sharks.
I would say a dozen maybe.
I was gonna say 10.
I would say 10.
Yeah, like 10 to 12.
That's good. Normally we have 5 or 6. So
you can see in the footage how many sharks there were. crazy. I wish I took more GoPro videos, but even in the water, I was feeling kind of sick. The cage was attached to the boat, so whichever way the boat moved, the cage moved as well. I was holding onto the cage, so I was being moved in the same motion, and that clearly did not help my seasickness, but it doesn't matter. I still had an amazing time. We were only in the water for like 20 minutes, but it went by so fast. Like, I didn't take that many photos or videos because I was like, oh, I have more time. Because I was just like in the water, just like watching the sharks instead of like using my GoPro and like trying to take photos, because I was just like so in awe, trying to take in this moment as much as possible. And then before you know it, it was time for us to get out of the water. So I got back onto the boat and instantly the seasickness just overwhelmed me again. And once we got back onto the boat, a little boy actually threw up. And there was literally no place on the boat that I could go that helped to subdue the seasickness. I pretty much just sat in one spot and just like covered my face with my towel like this, like just like that for like the entire rest of the time. People say you're not supposed to like close your eyes if you're feeling like seasick or dizzy because it like makes it worse, but I found that doing that actually made me feel better than like keeping my eyes open. Someone told me to look at the clouds as well, like just focus on the clouds because the clouds were like pretty stationary, but in my peripheral vision I could still see the boat moving, and that totally distracted me. And I tried to like use my towel to like make this little peephole so that I could only see the clouds, but it was too much hassle, so I just ended up burying my face in my towel. And I mean, it worked. I didn't throw up the entire time, thank God. So once we were going back towards shore, something else amazing happened. So I was just sitting there with my face buried in my towel, but as we were going back onto land, he tapped on my shoulder and he was like, "Look, dolphins!" And I was like, "What?" And we saw a huge pod of dolphins just like jumping out of the water, spinning around. They were like following our boat, and it was so insane. Like, we just saw sharks and now we see dolphins, but wait, there was also a humpback whale. Like, what in the world? I can't stay. What are the odds that this would happen? So not only did we see sharks, but we also saw dolphins and a humpback whale. We only signed up to see the sharks, and yet we saw dolphins and a humpback whale as well. And we saw the humpback whale blew water out of its spout. It was just so crazy. I was just like screaming silently to myself, like, holy crap, this is so cool. I'm not saying that like this is gonna happen for everyone if they go on a shark tour. Unfortunately, I think we just got lucky. So once we got back, I had never felt happier to be back on land. Like, oh my gosh. So that was the end of the tour. So we drove back home. Later that day, we decided to go watch the sunset and get dinner. So the sunset was at like 6:45, and we stopped at Alamana Beach Park and we just chilled there, set up camp, and we watched the sunsets, and it was a gorgeous sunset, by the way. It was just a chill evening. I don't know. I took a bunch of Snapchats and I was updating my Instagram story the whole night.
Thank you. Yay.
to update my Instagram story more than Snapchat, so I would recommend following me on my Instagram instead. Little self-promo. So after the sunset, we were very hungry, so we decided to get dinner at this place called Sweet Home Cafe, which is a hot pot place. So that's kind of our thing with the three of us, is going to watch the sunset and getting shabu shabu right after. So we drove over to Sweet Home Cafe, and it was really good because by that time it was like almost 9 p.m. and that is when they have happy hour, so all the meats were $3 instead of like $5 and up, so that was amazing. We got so much food just to celebrate for Tia's birthday. This is like our favorite place to go for hot pot. And also the best part you can't forget is the free dessert that comes afterwards. So all in all, this day was just like amazing. We swam with tons of sharks, we saw dolphins and a humpback whale. I didn't throw up. There was a gorgeous sunset and we had an amazing dinner. So yeah, that was my day. Happy birthday to Tia for turning 22. So that was the end. Make sure to go check out my other videos. Give this video a like if you want to see more vlogs from me. Write down in the comments what other types of videos you would like to see from me, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!